What topic you're covering today?
Yeah.
What topic you're covering today?
So today we'll start about the functional part of our core HR, HCM cloud.
Okay.
Functional part core HR.
Okay.
So first, so any client come to us for implementation of their human resources in Oracle Fusion HCM. What are the steps we have taken and what are the initial criteria we required? This
Okay.
one we will go through that, and from now we will have a series of lectures on functional part of core HR.
Okay.
So first, whenever a client comes to you, so what we have to ask them first, the things what we have to ask is what is
Yeah.
the structure of their organization.
Okay. How
So after
how,
asking
how
the
from
structure of organization,
top to bottom how it is organized, correct?
how it is organized.
Okay.
Next thing we have to ask, uh, in which countries they are having their organizational branches or organizations.
Okay.
And then we want to ask the thing, in which countries or which part of the country they registered their company.
Okay.
And then from where they are hiring their employees, from where they are processing the payroll of their employees which they hired. And then what are the divisions in their company? What are
Okay.
the branches of the company? What are the departments in the company? What is the workforce architecture of the company? For example, if you see what are the jobs, what are the position, what are the grades of the company, these all the things we have to get information from the client. After
Correct.
getting information, as an Oracle consultant, we have to say what is the Oracle way of organizing the enterprise.
Okay.
So we have to explain them. Oracle has an enterprise structure and how Oracle organize the enterprise structure. And
Correct.
later we have to focus the Oracle structure and how the enterprise structure of the our client can fit in the Oracle structure.
Okay.
This is
So
what we
suppose if
initially we have to talk with the clients.
suppose if they say that no, we don't want whatever structure you're proposing. So we want our thing only. So that scenario, how we'll handle it?
So what the thing is, we have to say before only the Oracle organized the enterprise in such a way that it fits to the legal and well organized structure, so that it had a framework in such a way that the framework should be suitable for the legal operations or legal any legal entities or and also the well organized structure. So we have to make them to fit to the structure. Why? Because the Oracle structure we cannot able to change it.
Correct.
The predefined structure we cannot able to change it.
Right.
So we have to say that this is the structure and this is how we can module your organization with the Oracle predefined structure. That's what we can do here. So for example, if you see the Oracle structure, so first we will ask the client. Generally, the Oracle also have the predefined structure which suits every company which follows.
Correct. Mostly it follows, but there can be exceptions.
There can be exceptions. We will talk those exceptions in detail. For example, I take a company. For example, a company called as Sriram Private Limited. It comes to us and asks us for their implementation in Oracle HCM Cloud.
Okay.
Then we have to ask them what is their company name. First,
Okay.
those company name forms the enterprise in the Oracle. Oracle structure, the company name, the first when we have the levels, the first level is the enterprise.
That is the outermost framework.
That is the outermost framework. Okay. So if you talk about, we have to ask what is the name of the company. Then if they say, then it fits to the enterprise in the Oracle.
Okay.
Next, Oracle has next level as called as divisions.
Right.
So this divisions is optional level. This doesn't have more options and also not compulsory in this structure. Some clients opt it, some clients doesn't opt it. It's not compulsory in Oracle structure.
Correct.
So the next question, after asking the name of the company, we can ask the client how many countries you are having business. Let it be India, UK, Canada, Australia. These all can be kept under the umbrella of divisions. So what these divisions do here is, here the divisions are used to group business unit that shares the common characters or functions, or that is one part. So we can group all the business unit having same functions under a division.
Okay.
Or if you want to in an organization or a function, if you want to estimate profit and losses, we can use division. For example, in India, I am having a company. Sriram Infotech is present in India under two branches. One is Bangalore branch and one is Pune branch. If you want to analyze the profits and losses of under India, we can make division as in India, and we can have our analysis of the budget in India and United States. For that cause, we can have divisions.
Okay.
This is the main.
See, for example, another example which I always think about is TCS. Okay.
Yeah.
TCS is one huge enterprise. Okay. And TCS has got operations in multiple geographies. North America they have, South America they have, Europe they have, Asia they have, Africa also they have. So as per the regions, we can have divisions like TCS America, TCS Africa, TCS Asia,
Correct.
like that. We can have it, right?
Correct. Yes, correct. Like
Okay,
that, we can form a division.
So under these divisions, next thing that will come is the legal entities, correct?
Legal entities, yeah. Under divisions, in the level we will get legal entities. This legal entities is nothing but where
office.
we registered our company. For example, if we want to establish a company, we have to be registered in the country. Correct. With the legal all the which have all the legal things done. For example, the legal things in UAE is different, the legal things in USA is different, the legal things in UK is different, legal things in India is different. So if you want to establish a company in UAE, you have to be registered that company under UAE legislation or under UAE registration office. All the company.
So tell me one thing. So, for example, if you consider TCS Americas, that's a division I told you, right? So again, America is again divided into, say, for example, North America and South America. Just consider that there are only two countries in America. Okay, North America is one country, South America, just for example. Okay, North America is one company, South America is another country. So under that TCS America division, so we can have two legal entities, correct?
Correct. We can have two legal entities.
Okay, got it.
Okay, that is the one. So that's what we have legal entity where we registered our company. Next, we have these divisions. We can find we can group legal entity to LDG and ledgers. Okay. So this LDG legislative data group is nothing but the payroll activities we done with each country. All the payroll legal things will be formed under this LDG. Okay. And this ledger, all the financial things comes under this ledger. Ledger doesn't play a major role in HCM, but we just create a financial consultant in our company will create this ledger, but not such important in HCM, but we create it from financial sides. Okay. So what present in this ledger are, there are four things present in ledger. One is country, calendar, chart of accounts, and compliance method. Okay. So we call it as 4 Cs. Okay. For example, you you are having a company in USA and you are having you are renting an office there. So we can say that under what currency you are paying rent to the guy who owned the office, or what is the calendar you are using there, and what is the chart of accounts is nothing but rent we are paying. Next, complaints manager, what way we are paying cash to them, either cash or any e-transaction. Those all things comes under ledger.
Okay.
Okay.
So
next
basically,
we have
So legal entity is nothing but the address of the or the office where the company is registered in a country.
Correct.
Okay, so
For doing business, you should register, or for establishing any part or establishing of your organization, you should be registered. Whatever register under the legal things of the country, that forms legal entity.
Okay. So under legal entity, you told us LDG we have, right?
No. This legal entity is attached to the LDG and ledger.
Okay.
This LDG and ledger doesn't forms the enterprise structure, levels in the enterprise structure.
LDG and
ledger.
Oh, ledger. Okay. Ledger is for finance, right?
Correct. Ledger is for finance.
Okay. And LDG
but we will form a ledger here too.
Okay. LDG is for?
Next.
LDG is for
mainly for payroll activities, all the payroll things. For example, if you are having a company in USA, you are having a company in India, you are having a company in UAE, the payroll, salary payment, the taxations of each country are different.
Okay, correct.
So for USA, we have USA LDG. For UAE, we have UAE LDG. For India, we are having India LDG. So that the pay activities, pay rules, the taxations, every rule comes under this LDG.
Okay.
Which forms a major part in the payroll module.
Okay.
We will have an elaborate explanation of this LDG in payroll module.
Okay. No, what I understand is if you if a company is paying a salary, at least it must have one LDG, right?
Yeah, one thing, not like that. If a company, so legal entity is the registration unit.
Correct.
Wherever you register your company, it forms a legal entity. Next, a legal entity cannot hire employees. A legal entity should be a legal employer to hire entities.
Okay.
Hire the employees. And the legal entity and the legal employer should be a PSU. PSU is called a payroll statutory unit.
Achha.
It should be a payroll statutory unit so as to run payroll.
Okay.
If this payroll statutory unit and legal employer are present while we are creating legal entity as a checkboxes. If you tick checkbox of PSU, payroll statutory unit, then this LDG is enabled. Until and unless the legal entity being a PSU, we cannot add LDG to that legal entity.
Oh. Okay. So if a legal entity has to become an employer, it should be what you told?
A legal employer. A legal entity should hire an employee. It should be a legal employer.
Okay.
We cannot hire employees at legal. For example, Sriram Infotech Bangalore is having 3 branches at Bangalore, Hyderabad, and Pune. So at Bangalore, we have a legal entity. At 3 stages, we are registered our company.
Okay.
So Bangalore forms a legal entity, Hyderabad forms a legal entity, and Pune forms a legal entity.
Okay.
And we keep Hyderabad as a legal employer also. For example,
main office.
Legal entity, we can form Hyderabad as a legal entity and legal employer. So under Bangalore, as it is not a legal employer, we cannot hire employees under Bangalore legal entity. Okay. In Hyderabad, you say it's a legal employer also. So we can hire employees. It is having 50 employees in Hyderabad branch. Next, if you take Pune.
Okay, so to become become a legal employer, that PSU has to be enabled, right? Payroll statutory unit.
No. Legal employer, having legal employer, we cannot run payroll. We can only hire employees.
Oh, okay.
So in Pune, it's a legal entity, legal employer, and a PSU. So we cannot run payroll in Hyderabad. We cannot run payroll in Bangalore. So there are no employees in Bangalore, so there is no point of payroll in Bangalore.
Correct.
But in Hyderabad, there are 50 employees. They can hire the employees, but being not a PSU, it cannot run payroll there. So Pune campus runs payroll for Hyderabad also.
Okay. And Pune is a legal employer also.
Pune is a legal entity, legal employer, and a PSU.
Okay.
So if it is only a legal employer, there is a checkbox asking what is the PSU you want there.
Okay.
That's what it asks in the functional part.
Okay.
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 So next we have business units. Business units are nothing but branches of the legal entity. These business units shouldn't have any registration, but they are under the registration unit of legal entity. So Bangalore might.
Business unit is basically nothing but a logical organization, logical classification of your company, right? For example,
it might be logical or physical. It is a branch. For example, we are having in Bangalore.
Business unit is always a logical concept. For example, like you have TCS India. Okay.
Yeah.
So under TCS India, there is product division and software division. Okay. So both of them, they are registered under one legal entity. Okay.
Yeah, you can form the branches. It might be physical and it might be logical. Business unit can be a physical entity or can be a logical entity also. So how you are having your branches?
Okay.
That's what business unit says.
Okay.
How you want to divide number of branches under a registration unit, which is nothing but a legal entity.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next we have this departments, jobs, grades, locations as workforce structure. So for every business unit, you have number of departments.
Correct.
Under departments, you will have jobs. For example, you are having a business unit at Bangalore. So in Bangalore, there will be finance team, HR team, sales team, IT team, R&D team, legal services, and risk management. These all comes under the Bangalore business unit.
Correct.
So if it is a physical unit, then only we will have all the departments now.
Correct.
So it might be a physical unit, might be a logical entity.
Okay.
We cannot say it's always a logical entity sometimes. Okay.
Yeah.
And there was a thing that these departments, jobs, grades, and locations can't directly assign to business unit. They has to be under a reference data set, and this different reference data set is assigned to business unit. What is the use of this reference data set here is, for example, we are having finance department. There are 40 business units are in our company.
Okay.
So there is a finance team. This finance team is present in all the business units.
Correct.
So you have to create 40 finance team departments to attach to the business units. But if you have a reference data set, you can form a finance team department and give a common RDS so that they can be assigned to all the business units. We need not to form 40 different departments there.
Okay.
For example, you are having HR team only in Hyderabad department. So what you have to do? Then HR department should be given with a reference data set. So that reference data set is present only in Hyderabad. That reference data set is assigned to only Hyderabad business unit. So that
Okay.
there is only one form. We can use reference data set in different ways.
Okay. Okay.
We will have a complete understanding when we go with our practical things.
Hmm.
Same ways in jobs, grades, and locations also.
Okay.
This is the overall structure what we are having in Oracle
Correct.
Fusion HCM.
Right.
Okay. So there are two ways of implementing this enterprise structure in Oracle.
Hmm.
One is by using a enterprise structure configurator.
Right.
And the other thing is we can do it manually.
Hmm.
In coming classes, we will discuss both the ways of establishing the enterprise structure in Oracle. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. In next session, we will go through this.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.